Introduction to Digital Forensics. The Introduction to Digital Forensics Lab provides you with the instructions and device to develop the hands-on skills in the following topics: acquiring an image of evidence, media analyzing your digital evidence, analysis example, report example, keyword search example. Lab time. It will take approximately 1 hour to complete this lab. Exam objective. The following exam objectives are covered in this lab. SYO 5015.5 Summarize basic concepts of forensics. Lab diagram. During your session, you will have access the following lab configuration. Depending on the exercises, you may or may not use all of the devices, but they are shown here in the layout to get an overall understanding of the topology of the lab. Connecting to your lab. In this module, you will be working on the following equipment to carry out the steps defined in each exercise. PLOB Win810 Windows 8.1 Workstation. Each exercise will detail which device you are required to work on to carry out the steps. To start, simply choose a device and click power on. In some cases, the device may power on automatically. Exercise 1. Acquiring an image of evidence media. After you retrieve and secure the evidence, you're ready to copy the evidence media and analyze the data. The the first rule of digital forensics is to preserve the original evidence, then conduct your analysis only on a copy of the data. The image of the original medium. Several vendors provide MS-DOS, Linux, and Windows acquisition tools. Windows tools, however, require a write blocking device when acquiring data from FAT or NTFS file system. In this exercise, you will complete the following tasks. Using ProDiscover Basic to acquire a drive image. Task 1. Using ProDiscover Basic to acquire a drive image. ProDiscover, ProDiscover Basic from Technology Pathways is a forensics analysis tool. You can use it to acquire and analyze data from several different file systems, such as Microsoft FAT and NTFS, Linux Extension 2, Extension 3, and Extension 4, and other Unix file system from a Windows XP or older OS. To start using ProDiscover to acquire a disk image, do the following steps. Ensure that you have power on the required device indicated in the instruction in this lab. Connect to PLOB Win810 device. When signed on, click File Explorer icon on taskbar. Navigate the following location. The folder will be used for data storage and other related files ProDiscover create when acquiring and analyzing evidence. Close File Explorer window. The following step will show how to acquire an image to drive E called USB. Please note that this drive is not an actual USB drive but a fixed drive on the computer. Acquisition of an image can be applied other media such as fixed disk drive and portable storage like USB flash drives. Start ProDiscover Basic with administrative rights. Run as administrator. Yes. If the ProDiscover launch dialog box opens, click Cancel. In the main window, click Action menu, click Capture Image. In the Capture Image dialog box, click the source drive list arrow and select Drive E USB 4.997 gig. Click the arrow button, the two arrow button next to the destination text box and click Choose Local Path. When the Save As dialog box open and expand local disk C, work, data files, then click Channel 01 folder, enter the name for the image you're making such as in shop. Click Save to save the files. Back on the Capture Image dialog box, type your name in the technician name text box. In the image number text box, type in shop. Click OK. ProDiscover Basic then acquires an image of the target drives as you can see from the status of the drive capturing at the bottom of the window. Please wait as this will take a few seconds. When it's finished, it displays a notice to check the log file created during the acquisition. This log file contains additional information if errors were encountered during the data acquisition. ProDiscover also creates an MD5 hash output file. In Chapter 3 and 4, you'll learn How to use MD5 for forensics analysis and evidence validation. When ProDiscover is finished, click OK in the completion message box. Click File, select Exit from the menu to exit ProDiscover. This activity completes your first forensic data acquisition. Next, you learn how to locate data in an acquisition. Exercise 2. Analyzing your digital evidence. When you analyze digital evidence, your job is to recover the data. If users have deleted or overwritten files on a disk, the disk contains deleted files and fragments and in addition to existing files. Remember that as files are deleted, the space they occupied becomes free space, meaning it can be used for new files that are saved or files that expand as data is added to them. The files that were deleted are still on the disk until a new file is saved to the same physical location, overwriting the original file. In the meantime, those files can still be retrieved. Forensics tools such as ProDiscover Basic can retrieve deleted files for use as evidence. To get a better understanding of this technology, please refer to your course material or use your preferred search engine to search this topic in more detail. In this exercise, you will complete the following tasks: using ProDiscover to analyze evidence, analyzing data, creating a report, view the report, export the report. Task 1. Using ProDiscover to analyze evidence. In the following step, you analyze George Montgomery's drive. The first task is loading the acquired image into ProDiscover Basic by following these steps. On PLOB Win810 device, start ProDiscover Basic 64 as you did the previous activity. Run as administrator. Yes. Click Cancel on the ProDiscover Launch dialog box. To create a new case, click File, New Project from the menu. In the New Project dialog, in the project number text box and again in the project file name text box, type in top 1. In shop. Click OK. In the tree view of the main window, click to expand the add item and then click image file. In the open dialog box, you will redirect to the folder CWork, data file, containing the image. Click the inchop01 proc.ev, click open. Click yes in the auto image checksum message box if necessary. The next task is to display the content of the acquired data. In the tree view, click to expand content view if necessary. Click to expand image and then click image file name path. Next, click the plus in front of the image file path name and then click all file under the image file name path. When ProDiscover Gaussian dialog box open, click yes. In the inchops1 proc.ev file is then loaded in the main window. In the upper right pane, click the tracking.log file to view its content in the data area. In the data area, you see the content of the tracking.log file. Continue to navigate through the work and data areas and inspect the content of the recovered evidence. Leave ProDiscover Basic running for the next activity. Keep the ProDiscover Basic in Chop1 window open. Keep the device power on in their current state and proceed to the next task. Task 2, analyzing data. The next step is analyzing the data and searching for information related to the compliant. Data analysis can be the most time-consuming task even when you know exactly what to look for in the evidence. The method for locating evidentiary artifacts is to search for specific known data values. Data values can be unique word or non-printable characters such as hexadecimal codes. There are also printable character codes that can be generated from a keyboard, such as the copyright or registered trademark symbol. Many digital forensics programs can search for character string and hexadecimal values such as A9 for the copyright symbol or AE for the registered trademark symbol. All these searchable data values are referred to as keywords. With ProDiscover Basic, you can search for keyword of interest in the case. For this case, follow this step to search for any reference to the name George. In PLAB 810 device, the ProDiscover Basic in Chop 1 window is open. Ensure that Content View, Image, See Work Data Files, Chop 1 in Chop Practice View, then all file is not selected. In the tree view, click Search. In the search dialog box, click the Content Search tab if necessary. Click the Select All Matches checkbox. The ASCII option button and the search for the patterns option button if they aren't already selected. Next, in the text box under the search for the pattern option, type under the select the this image you want to search in section, click See Workshop 1 chapter and then click OK to start the search. When the search is finished, ProDiscover display the result in the search results pane in the work area. Note the tabs labeled Search 1. For each search you do in a case, ProDiscover adds a new tab to help catalog your searches. Click Tracking. Notice the tracking log file is found to contain the string plugin 810. Click the Content Search Result node in the search result pane and examine its content in the data area. Keep the ProDiscover window open. Keep the device power on in their current state and proceed to the next task. Task 3, creating a report. You can also select specific item and add them to the report. For example, to select a file in the work area, click the check box in the select column next to file and open the add comment dialog box. Enter the description and click OK. The descriptive comment is then added to the ProDiscover Basic report. To create a report in ProDiscover Basic, perform the following steps. On PLAB Win810 device, the ProDiscover Basic in CHOP 1 practice window is open. In the tree view, click Report. The report is then displayed in the right pane. To print the report, click File, Print Report from the menu. Since there are no physical printer installed on the lab device, you will option to print the report using Microsoft XPS Document Writer in the Print dialog box. Click OK. On the Save as Print Output As dialog box, click the file name box and type click Save. Minimize ProDiscover Basic window. Keep the device power on in their current state and proceed to the next task. Task 4. View the report. To read the generated report from ProDiscover Basic, do the following step. Connect the PLAB Win810 device. When signed on, click File Explorer icon on taskbar. On File Explorer window, expand local disk C, Work, Data File. On the Detail pane on the right, right-click CH1 Report and and click Open with, then click XPS Viewer. The native XPS reader of Windows 8.1 opens the report. Hover the mouse on the top of the screen until you see the title box bar. Click X button to exit from the app when done going over the contents of the report. Keep the device power on in their current state and proceed to the next task. Task 5. Export the report. If the report needs to be saved to a file, you use ProDiscover Basic Export feature and choose RTF or plain text for the file format. To export the report to a file, do the following. On PLAB Win810 device, start ProDiscover Basic as you did in the previous activity. Right-click, click Run as Administrator, and then yes. Click File and select Open Project. On the open dialog box, expand local disk C, work, and data files, C1, H1. On the lower right portion, locate the drop-down list and select all files. From the list or file, select Intraproc file and click Open. When the project is open, you need to add an image. You need to add the image once more. Click File and Open Image. Oh, on the Open dialog box, verify that you are in this folder. Path location, local DC, work data file, CH1. Select Intro Practice. Click Open. After opening the image in the tree view, click Report. Click Action. Export from the menu. In the Export dialog box, click the RTF Format option button and then click Browse. On the Save As dialog box, in the file name text box type, click Save. Back to the Export dialog box, click OK. Reopen File Explorer. See Work Data File. Chop 1. Locate on RTF file. Open this file by double click. On how do you want to open this file dialog box, click See Program File. On the Welcome to OpenOffice 4.1.2 dialog box, click Next. On the Provide your full name and initial below, keep the field empty and then click Finish. Review the report, close Open File Writer application when done. Similarly, click File, exit from the menu to exit ProDiscover Basic. This activity completes your analysis of the USB drive. In the next section, you learn how to complete the case. In later chapter, you learn how to apply more search and analysis techniques. Exercise 3 Analysis Example. Performing analysis on the image is used to extract out evidence that an activity has taken place by correlating key pieces of information such as times, dates, and names to the process or function being performed by the evidence as the time of question. In this exercise, you will complete the following tasks: image examination, examine keywords, allocated data. Task 1, image examination. You will continue to work on PLAB Win 810 workstation. You will be examining a USB drive belonging to an employee who left the company and now works for a competitor. The law department is concerned that the former employee might possess sensitive company data and wish to know whether the USB drive contains anything significant. Further, the former employee might have had access to confidential documents because a co-worker saw him accessing his manager's computer on his last day of work. These confidential documents consist of 24 files with the text fragment. They want you to locate any occurrence of this file on the USB drive bitstream image. To process this case, you will use a file called FAT search test image.aw file on your lab workstation, then follow these steps. Start Start ProDiscover Basic with administrative right. In the new project tab, enter the project number, the project name C1, project 2, and a project description, and then click open. It's a good idea to get in the habit of saving the project immediately. To click file, save project from the menu, and save the file into your work folder. See work data file C1. Click Action from the menu, point to add, and click Image File. Navigate to C Program File, Technology Pathway. ProDiscover, sample image, and then click FAT search testing image folder and then click open. If the auto image checksum message box opens, click yes. In the tree view, click to expand content view if necessary. Click to expand the image and then click the path name contained in the image file. In the work area, examine the files that are listed. To search for the keyword fragment, click the search toolbar button to open the search dialog box. If necessary, click the content search tab and then click the ASCII option button and then click search for pattern. Type fragment. In the list box for the keyword under the select list, click the drive you're searching and click OK. In the tree view, click the expand search results if necessary and then click content search result to specify the type of search. The screenshot below shows the search results pane. Next, open the search node. To access the search dialog box again, click the cluster search tab and run the same search node. Note that it takes longer because each cluster on the drive is searched. In the tree view, click cluster search result. And view the search result. Remember to save your project before starting the next task. Task 2. Examine keywords. You are notified that the former employee had used an additional drive. You are asked to examine this new drive to determine whether it contains an account number the employees might have had access to, the keyword one crow belongs to the senior vice president and is used to access the company's banking service over the internet. In the new project tab, enter the project number, the project name, C1 project 3, and brief description, and then click open. Click open, save the project in your works folder by clicking file, save project, and then save. To add evidence, click action from the menu, point to add, and then click image file. Navigate to see path, path. Click open, click yes in the auto image checksum if necessary. Click the view menu and select gallery view. Scroll through the graphics file on the saved drive. On the drive image, you'll need to search through all folders, which can take some time. If a file is of interest, click the checkbox. Select column in the add comment dialog box that opens. Enter a description and click OK. These notes are added to the ProDiscover report. Even with this drive, you still looking for occurrence of the word fragment. Even with the drive, you're still looking for occurrence of the word fragment. Open the search dialog box and repeat step 2 to 4 of task 1. When you view the search result, click on the select any file of interest, which opens the add comment dialog box where you can enter notes. Next, search for the keyword 1 crow. Click search toolbar, click content search tab if necessary. Type 1 crow. Select the drive you're searching and then click OK. Click the cluster search tab and repeat the search for the keyword. Remember to select any file of interest and enter notes in add comment dialog box. When you're finished, click Report in the tree view. Scroll through the report to make sure that all items you found are listed. Click on Report underneath the project C1, P3, J3 folder heading, then click the Export Toolbar button. In the Export dialog box, click the RTF Format option button, type C H1 Project 3 Report in the file name text box, and then click OK. Project 03 report the file. Task 3 allocated data. Sometimes discovery demands from law firms require you to recover only allocated data from ADS. Here we will be extracting just a file that haven't been deleted from an image. In the new project tab, enter a project number and brief description, and the project name CH Project 4, and then click open. In the in the tree view, click the expand add, and then click this. Select physical drive 1. Enter a unique name in the provided text below, and then click add. Click yes in the auto image checksum message box. If necessary, save the file project. In the tree view, click the expand content view. If necessary, click expand this. Click content view. Physical drive 1, E. Notice the file display in the work area. Click the column header deleted to sort the file to yes and no group. To extract the allocated file from the image to your work folder, right-click each file containing no in the deleted column and click Copy File. Exercise 4, report example. Reports are key to any investigation and are very important part of the process in confirming the action that took place during an investigation. In this exercise, you will complete the following tasks. Report listing for unlocated files. Task 1, report listing for unlocated file. This project is continuation from the previous project. You'll create a report listing all the unlocated or deleted files ProDiscover finds. Enter your custom project number. In the project file name, type C1 Project 4. C1 Project 4. C1 Project 4. Click OK. Click Action and select Add this. Sel Select Physical Drive 1. Type a unique name. Click Add. expand content, view this physical drive 1 and then click E drive. If necessary, sort the file in the work area again by clicking the deleted column header. Click the checkbox in the select column next to any allocated file. As you click each checkbox, the Add Comment dialog box opens where you can enter a description for each line. In the investigator comment text box, add the comment noting that the file is on the disk and indicating its file type, such as a Word document or an image file. Be sure to enter something meaningful by examining the file first. When you're finished, click Report in the tree view. If you're satisfied, export the report by clicking the Export Toolbar button. In the Export dialog box, select the format option you want. Type C1 Project 5 Report in the file name text box and then click OK. Save the project. Exercise 5 Keyword Search Example. This exercise will rely on previous learned skills to examine some media from a device and perform a string search, form a report, and save it. In this exercise, you will learn keyword examination. Task 1 Keyword examination. In this project, another investigator asks you to examine an image and search for all the occurrence of the following keywords: Pillow Green 810, Shell. Step 1. The new project tab. The new project tab, enter a project number and brief description and the project name and then click open. In the tree view, click select physical drive 1 and then type a unique name in the text box. Click OK. Click Yes in the Auto Image Checksum message box. If necessary, save the project in your work folder. Click the search toolbar button. In the search dialog box, type all the keywords in the list box. Click Click to select the drive containing the image. Examine the file. In the search result pane, select the one that looks interesting and enter note. Generate a report and export it as complaint in previous projects. Save the project and exit. Pro Discover Basic and shut down the devices.